Hello and welcome to May's episode of Digging Up Positivity. This month we have a couple of literal diggers, online events, animations, and our featurette is the guy behind the event where you saw me floating in midair playing Connect 4 with the little ones in the Sophia Children's Hospital in Rotterdam. Many conventions decided to go online this year. One of them was Furry Weekend at Home. Besides an awesome experience where more than 14,000 furs tuned in from 57 countries, they managed to raise $13,827 for the animal park at the Conservator Center. The virtual reality con Furality Online Xperience had 2,692 registered attendees and raised a whopping $8,646.93 for the Save a Fox rescue during a whole weekend of VR chat fun. First for Life managed to raise well over $4,600 for the Coronavirus Relief Fund during streams from several big names like Wolfpup and Majira Strawberry. It's an ongoing campaign. The amount is still going up as we are recording this video. United Kingdom's biggest convention followed suit and moved online as well. They had various streams and a virtual dealer stand. The streams were all well watched and they tackled the current situation with a typical British humor, and the virtual dealer stand pointed to all the locations of the merchants that would normally attend the Confuzzled dealer stand. Their charity was Secret World Wildlife Rescue. Speaking of charity in the United Kingdom, last month we covered Captain Tom Moore, but the story did not end there. By now he has raised almost £33 million. That is a whopping $40 million for the UK National Health Service. And on top of this all, he's getting knighted by the Queen, a true honor, well deserved. In Artis, the Amsterdam Zoo, a little baby elephant was born, and this month he could finally go outside. The little elephant, well, little, he is kinda 130 kilos heavy, which is 286 pounds. Anyways, he remains nameless for now, but he is doing quite fine. Mom is keeping a close eye on him, not allow him to stray off more than several meters. Most of us are all too familiar with that feeling. You have to stay inside between all those four walls. Those walls almost look like they're closing into you and you just want to break out. Well, Steve, a meerkat from Jimmy's Farm and Wildlife Park, pretty much had the same idea, much to the dismay of his caretakers. Every time they find a new way to prevent him from escaping the premises, he finds another way to escape. At this moment, the enclosure cannot request new building materials, only essentials, so the caretakers have to improvise a little bit. For now, they have won all rounds, but who knows what Steve will think of next. Perhaps Steve was inspired as a little meerkat, as these little kids are by their hero. This excavator drove by and helped them, filling up their little toy cars, giving them a memory that will last forever. And may I mention the mad skills this driver has. A fan favorite is We Bare Bears. They are getting their own movie. Cartoon Network announced that on June the 8th you will be able to enjoy the antics of our three friends on the not so big screen on various streaming platforms. The movie follows our three friends as they are on the run from the managing agent Trout from the National Wildlife Control, who wants to restore the natural order by separating them forever. Chased from their home, they decide to try to find refuge in Canada. In 2016, we were pleasantly surprised with an animation preview of Popeye, made by no other than Jendy Tartakovsky, known for childhood favorites like Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and Star Wars The Clone Wars, and not to forget Hotel Transylvania. Unfortunately, there were some internal struggles with Sony. The animation got shelved in favor of the much less enthusiastically reviewed emoji movie. However, we have good news. Jandy has confirmed that he is back into the game with Popeye, teaming up with King Features. I'll be watching for more news about this one. All over the world, various countries are in different stages of slowly easing up on the current situation, while life, as we thought to be normal, is still far from reach. A lot of people are trying their best to open their businesses again, often in close collaboration with the local government and health experts. One of these is the most well-known theme park in the Netherlands, the Efteling. Last weekend they opened their doors. Besides needing a ticket, you only can get in with a valid appointment. This way the theme park can run on a lowered capacity. Everything is slightly different. You even have to park, leaving an empty spot between the cars. Several fans made YouTube videos about their experience with the new order of things, and so far everybody seems content. Everybody is curious what the future will bring. The theme park itself and the RIFM, the Dutch version of the CDC, are monitoring the situation closely and see if they have to adjust in the future. Meanwhile, in Japan, at the Izu Shabonten Zoo, sorry if I butchered the name, I'm just a meerkat, they have to deal with a crowded restaurant as well. But in order to comply with the social distancing rules, they filled up the seats that cannot be used by capybara plushies, everybody's friends. A cute way to make you comply with the rules. One of the things that I direly miss is to give you a nice big hug. But some have come with an ingenious solution to do this while we have this current situation. Here we can see how you can hug while reducing the chance of passing something to absolute zero. Inventive? Absolutely. But I'm not sure that it will be implemented widely.
This month's featurette of Digging Up Positivity is the person behind all the fun activities of the Sophia Children's Hospital. He is the one responsible for all those fun activities, including the one where I was floating mid-air on a platform playing Connect 4 with the wee children. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Fur and Furettes, I present to you Reinout de Vlaming, also known as FotoFurNL.
Hi, I'm FotoFur.
Hey, FotoFur, nice to meet you.
Hey, Thabo.
Welcome at this month's Digging Up Positivity. And before we go,
So, you were saying something about your glasses, weren't you?
Yes, can I please have them back?
Before I demolish them.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
that would be nice.
Hi, I'm FotoFur.
Hey, FotoFur.
Hi, Thabo.
Welcome to Digging Up Positivity, and you're the featurette of this month. However, you're wearing my glasses. Can I have them, please?
Yeah, okay. There's no problem.
Yeah.
But you already have...
Really?
What do I do with... Fine, you get it.
Okay. Oh, poor Janja. Oh well.
Looks good on you.
Yeah,
Looks really
thank
good.
you. Yes, indeed. I can finally see. It's like I finally have glasses. All right. Well, welcome at the show. Tell us something about yourself.
Ooh, so yes, I'm FotoFur. And I'm Dutch, which means I'm from the Netherlands, and that is the country of all the stroopwafels.
Uh-huh.
Everyone loves. I'm 30 years old. I'm getting a bit of gray hairs. In some parts it's already a bit of black, as you can see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still look good, don't I?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Go on.
Yes.
Go on.
Well, you're the most amazing guest that we had so far.
So modest.
Oh
right?
yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
If there was a competition for most modest fur ever, you would win. Absolutely, yes.
All right.
So carry on.
Well, I'm a passionate DJ, a photographer. Most people know I do photos, but I'm also a fursuiter. You wouldn't have guessed, but I am. And I am an audio-visual technician. I do lights, and I do audio. And I volunteer at the Children's Hospital.
Oh, cool. The Sophia Children's Hospital in Rotterdam, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Tell us something. How did you get there?
Usually I go by car, but sometimes I take public transit. Hi, I'm FotoFurNL.
Hey,
What's up?
FotoFur.
Hi, Thabo. What's up, man?
Yeah, doing fine, but what are you doing with my glasses?
Fur glasses. I thought these were mine.
No, they're mine.
They were in my dressing room.
No, they were mine.
All right, you can have them.
Okay,
Fine. Here you go.
Okay, wait.
You do whatever, man.
What the? Just Okay. How much?
Well, I gotta say, just like Cinderella, they do fit you like very well. So I think they're yours.
Oh.
They're probably yours.
Yeah, most likely.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no worries. So, how did you get to the Sophia Children's Hospital?
Well, that's a story that started a long while ago.
Once in a great, great while.
No. As in, how did you get to the Sophia Children's Hospital?
Oh, well, it's still a story that started a good while ago. But when I took driving lessons, me and my instructor shared a passion. We both loved photography a lot. And since I did a lot of fursuit photography, I talked to him about that. And he told me that every year he does photography for an event in the Rotterdam Zoo, Blijdorp, which is called Dream Night at the Zoo. It's basically a night for sick children, their brothers and sisters, parents and grandparents. So they get a night out. Like after closing time, they reopen the zoo especially for those invited kids. Now, he told me that that organization would love to have fursuiters around. So he introduced me. Now, that doesn't really explain how I got to the children's hospital, but I'll get to that in a bit. About 6 months after the Dream Night at the Zoo event, I was working at a congress center as an audio visual technician. And what I did was basically people came in with their slideshow presentation, and I would check if it was working, and I would check their media files. And there was one woman in particular at this child healthcare pediatrics event. And she came to me and she was very proud about a video that a friend had created for her, which was corrupt. The file didn't work. Now, I wasn't very busy at that moment, so I offered her to try and render her video in a different format or something. And this was absolutely not standard procedure because it would mean that I had to put her files, her private files, on my personal computer. She was okay with that, so I took my laptop, I opened it, and my wallpaper had a picture of a fursuiter. She looked at it and was like, I know that one.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Yeah, what are the odds, right?
What are the odds, exactly? Like, how do you know that fursuit? Like, where the heck did you see it? And she explained to me that she was an intensive care nurse at the Sophia's Children's Hospital. And 6 months prior to our meeting at work, she had seen a video on Sophia Children's TV, which is the television channel inside the hospital. They have their own TV studio.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And there she had seen a video of the Dream Night. And she saw the fursuiter. So it was really funny to like incidentally, like I met her by coincidence, and we ran into each other and we exchanged contact details. And a few weeks later, I visited the Sophia Children's Hospital for a live broadcast in Fursuit. That same day, shortly after the broadcast, the live show, I already offered to work for them and with them as camera, audio technician, light technician, fursuiter, DJ, presenter. Like I was like, I want to do stuff. I want to work with you. You're so cool. These people are so friendly. And ever since that moment, I've been working with them, and that is, I think, more than 7 years by now.
7 years?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's been a while.
Yes, indeed. Awesome. I think this is a right time for a cup.
Hi, I'm FotoFur.
Hey, FotoFur.
Hey, Thabo.
Hi. Welcome. Before we continue, may I please, for the love of everything, have my glasses back?
These?
Yes.
Without these, I can't see, man.
Yeah, the same thing here. I mean, please. Yeah, thanks. I mean,
Okay.
What the?
I'll just pretend I can see you.
Okay, good. You take these out.
That's fine. Yes, thank you. Much better.
There you go. Absolutely.
You look good.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Good. We are now the intelligent beings. Look, intelligent critters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I don't speak in this suit, but for you I'll make an exception.
Thank you very much.
Like-
Or else it would be all silent.
Yeah.
However, let's continue. What is your most cherished moment with all these charity things you're doing?
Ooh. Would you like the long or the short list?
Somewhere in between, maybe?
Somewhere in between.
Sure.
Well, one of the things that I love every single year is the Fire Brigade Day, where we entertain the kids with a variety of things, but one of them is we get to battle each other in fursuit with CO2 extinguishers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Lots of fun.
one. Yeah.
Lots of fun. There I had one more thing, but due to the lockdown, we are not really allowed in the hospital. So we cannot do television broadcasts. We cannot have other events inside the hospital for the kids. We are only allowed outside the hospital, which got us to think. What if we had a lift that we could put outside the windows?
One of those moving platforms.
The cherry picker lifts. Yeah. So I was called by Annelies, who is basically the manager of Sophia Children's TV, and she was like, "Can you get some fursuiters who are not afraid of heights?"
Well,
I partially succeeded. I partially succeeded. So I made a few phone calls and I brainstormed a little at home. So I ended up picking up a Connect 4 game, a really big Connect 4 game. And we strapped it to the lift and we used radios there was a nurse inside the hospital with a radio, and the kids could tell her where they had to put the pieces for the Connect 4 game, and we could hear them and talk to them, so we could play the game with the kids from a safe distance.
Yeah.
Safe distance like 15 or 20 meters off the ground.
Yeah, there was glass in between, so...
Yes.
Speaking about events like this, what are your goals?
Goals. Well,
Where are you working towards to?
you know, like working towards a goal often sounds like you're working towards something, and when you achieve it, it is done.
Yeah.
And what we're doing at the hospital, and this is not just me, this is volunteers, this is every actor, singer, fursuiter, fireman, doesn't matter. Everyone who comes to the hospital to bring entertainment to these kids. It is a task that never really ends, because kids come and go, and some kids stay a little longer in the hospital. Some kids are there just for a day. But what we do, it never ends. So we just try to make the time these kids have to spend in a hospital a little more enjoyable. And I guess that is a goal. It is a goal, yeah. We just do our best. We do everything we can to make the time these kids have to spend there a little more enjoyable.
It's more like a continuous goal.
Yeah. It's like there's one goal that we keep having.
Yeah. Very noble. Awesome. So, where can people find you online?
Twitter. Yep. FotoFurNL. YouTube. Furfinity, DeviantArt. I used to be on Tumblr. I have an Instagram. A lot. But I'm not very active everywhere.
On YouTube, you had a whole series of videos with all the nations.
Oh, yeah.
Flags.
Yeah, that was a fun project. I'm still working on the last few videos, but that was fun. When the lockdown started, due to the virus, I came up with an idea to ask fursuiters from all over the world to send me a video of them in fursuit with a sign or text on the video somehow that says greetings from in their own native language, wherever they're from. And then they show the flag of their nation. So I received, I think, more than 100 videos. Most, by far the most were from the USA, like 28 or 30 videos. But I also got videos from Indonesia, Nicaragua, Malaysia, like a lot. Oh my God, I got from Russia, Greenland. That was hilarious because the guy from Greenland told me that I asked him, like, could you forward this project to the furry community in Greenland? And he started laughing like, dude, I know of the existence of 4 or 5 other furries in Greenland, but I'm not in contact with them.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, holy crap, I actually have a video from Greenland. So it was very rare. But yeah, I'm finishing up on that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, don't forget your glasses.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for sticking with us till the end. Before I go, I'll make a little announcement. Score, who is often seen on this channel, but especially our sister channel, Team Meerkat Games, has moved into his little place and will be back soon with game videos on this channel. Which brings us to the special people that are supporters of this channel. Ishnula, Els Dekkers, Tados, Tsika, Kitako, Falconeo, Cosmic with a K, and of course Score Chaser. We will return on June 27th, and until then, stay awesome, take care of each other, and all the hugs.